Ali Shirahalda binti Ibrahim.
My name is Nur Alisha Shadwani binti Suhalini.
My name is Nur Alisha Amira.
My name is Nur Alia Salha. My name is Mira.
This video presentation, my group and I will present about the Southeast Asia country, which is Indonesia. Historically, Indonesia has a rich and diverse history with evidence of human habitation dating back over 1 million years. It has been influenced by various empires including Srivijaya and Majapahit kingdoms. Dutch colonization began in the 17th century and Indonesia declared its independence in 1945. From the political side, Indonesia is a democratic republic. It has presidential system with a multi-party system. The president is the head of state and government, and the legislative branch is represented by the People's Consultative Assembly. Economically, Indonesia is one of the largest economies in Southeast Asia. It has a mixed economy with strong focus on agriculture, manufacturing and services. It is also rich in natural resources including oil, gas, coal and minerals. Socially and culturally, Indonesia is incredibly diverse. It is home to hundreds of ethnic groups, each with its own unique tradition, languages and customs. The country's official language is Indonesia and Islam is the predominant religion in Indonesia.
Next, I will talk about domestic issue and politics. Indonesia has made significant progress toward institutionalizing its democracy and more firmly established civil society. Since the Suharto era, which ended up abruptly amid mass protests in 1998, civil society has expanded and a vigorous and open media has emerged. In addition to the direct election of the president, the military no longer has seat in parliament and the police have been separated from the military. Indonesia parliamentary election in April 2004 and the presidential election of July and September 2004 were deemed by international observers to be free and fair, and they did much to instill confidence in Indonesia's democratic process. The parliamentary and presidential election of 2009 further consolidate the democratic process. Indonesian national legislative structure consists of three separate bodies. First is a House of Representatives (DPR) of 550 members elected from party lists in multi-seat districts. The DPR has the primary role in passing law. Second is a 132-seat Regional Representative Council (DPD), whose members are elected directly. Third is the People Consultative Assembly (MPR), which is composed of members of both the DPR and DPD. It is responsible for passing constitutional amendments and conducting presidential impeachment. Decentralizing in recent years has placed increased importance of government at the local level. Although President Yudhoyono came to his second term in office in 2009, which also meant that support had begun to eradicate. Observers believe that Abu Rizal Bakri, a tycoon who had Gorkha, a key coalition partner to SBY's Democratic Party, benefit politically from Indrawati's departure and hence his chance to position himself for a possible presidential run in 2014.
The most serious security threat to Indonesia is violence between ethnic and religions all over the country. The continual outbreak of clashes between ethnic, religious, and social groups has been the most prominent aspect of domestic affairs for the past 3 years. The type of violence is known by the Indonesian acronym SARA, which stands for ethnic group, social group, and religion. During the Suharto era, SARA conflicts were invariably dealt with quickly and ruthlessly. It was an item of faith that such violence was never to be tolerated and certainly not to be allowed to spread. Ironically, that very tight security response to ethnic and religious violence may be responsible to some of the clashes among ethnic and religious groups today. The combination of strong pressure against political development under Suharto, as well as instant repression of religious and ethnic violence, keep a tight lid on the natural pressures that exist throughout Indonesian society between its many ethnic and religious groups.
So now I will present my part, domestic economy Indonesia, inflation trend and policy responses. For 2022, Indonesia inflation consumer price index rose to 5.5% from 1.9% a year. This was driven in part by higher imported inflation from rising global food and fuel price. The prolonged war in Ukraine is one factor behind the rising world fuel price trend. Indonesia experienced steady improvement in many foundational areas, including public sector, governance and infrastructure, while implementing a solid macro policy framework. This has led to important gains in poverty reduction, including the eradication of extreme poverty. Indonesia competitive has shown to be lagging compared to its peers as a result of discussion in policy areas such as business regulation, financial sector policy, competition framework and labour market policy in order to promote Indonesia competitive. There is a need to address the remaining constraints to competition such as business regulation and trade openness. Unemployment trend and policy responses. Slowing global growth has affected certain industries more than others. Citrus, garment and footwear had to reduce production due to declining order, resulting in sizable layoff. Even the promising technology sector has been affected. Present economic issue in Indonesia. In July 2022, conducted an Indonesia National Survey project involving face-to-face interview with 1,620 respondents across all 34 Indonesia provinces. The survey asked respondents to list their three most important economic concerns, which the country still recovering from the pandemic. Economy issue dominate the public responses. Unemployment top the list 43.7%, followed by price stability and inflation 85.9%, as well as economic management and its impact on growth 33.0%.
I will present about social. In this slide, I present 4 issues related to social. First, property. Property remains a significant issue in Indonesia, especially in rural areas. For example, in regions like East Nusa Tenggara, many families struggle to meet their basic needs due to limited employment opportunity and low agriculture productivity. Second, income inequality. Income inequality is evident in cities like Jakarta, where some live in lesser will, others in slavery. The top 20% of the population might have access to quality education and health care, while the bottom 20% may struggle to afford the basic service. Third, access to healthcare. In remote areas such as part of Papua, access to healthcare facility can be severely limited. Patients might have to travel long distance to receive medical treatment, which is often inadequate. Last, education. In some part of West Kalimantan, children might have to walk long distance to reach the nearest school, which could be poorly equipped. This can hinder their education opportunity and future prospects.
So now guys, we at the end of presentation video. My God. So to conclude all the facts in these presentations, there are many problems that faces by the Indonesians nowadays. The problems that rise can lead to instability in the country, whether in terms of politics, economy, and other factors. As we know, improved political interaction is critical to the development of diplomatic, economic, and social culture ties in Indonesia. They need to manage and solve the problem in order to develop their country to better nation. So guys, that's all from us. Thank you for watching our video and goodbye.